Good morning, students. How are you all? Keeping yourself safe and staying at home? Very good. So, last week we had read lesson 1, A Daughter's Love, written by William Shakespeare, a renowned English poet, playwright, and an actor. You must have learned the hard words and would have made good sentences from them. Now, students, today I'll explain the lesson, but before that, let us have a recap of the lesson which we had seen, in which we had seen the relationship between a father and his 3 daughters. To begin with, let us see the qualities of King Lear, as he was old, wise, and generous. Now, children, wise means intelligent, and generous means a person who is noble in behavior and actions. So these are adjectives, as they are describing the king, which is a noun. As you know, children, as the words that give importance to the noun or describe a noun are adjectives. Here, pass on is a phrasal verb, which means either to go forward or to convey something. As the king was getting old, so he decided to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters. For that, he called up Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia in the court. He wanted an assurance from his daughters, as in his old age, who will be the one to take care of him? Here Goneril and Regan were so greedy for the kingdom as they lied to their father. When the king asked from Goneril as how much she loved her father, she replied cunningly that her father was more important for her than her eyesight. Children, tell me, you know that our eyes are an essential part of our body. Without eyes, we can not see the world. We will be blind. The king felt happy for her reply. He asked the same question from Regan. She also pleased her father by saying that it will be a great opportunity to serve him and she will be the happiest one by doing so. The king became very happy and satisfied. At last, it was Cordelia's turn. King Lear asked her what she had to say regarding her love towards her father and to have her share of the kingdom. But Cordelia, being an honest and loving daughter, said that she loved him as she should. That means her love and respect for her father would not increase or decrease for the sake of the kingdom. King Lear didn't expect this answer from Cordelia, and he warned her that she may not get any kind of wealth for speaking so. But Cordelia was very much clear about her stand. The king got annoyed as he thought that his daughter never loved him. She only fulfilled her duties towards him. He disowned Cordelia. That means he broke all the connections with her as his daughter and asked her to leave. Cordelia felt really sad as she was worried for her old father. She wished, as after her departure, her sisters should take good care of him. The King of France, who was present in the court, appreciated Cordelia's honesty and simplicity. He wished to marry her, which Cordelia agreed and left for France. Her selfish and greedy sisters were very happy and delighted, as now they could have Cordelia's share of the kingdom too. As the time passed by, Goneril and Regan started disrespecting their father. They stopped taking care of him. King Lear, being so old and lonely, realized his mistake for disowning Cordelia, as she was the only one who truly loved her father and not the kingdom. But it was too late. England and France were at war. Cordelia was really worried for her father's health. But as a French queen, she could not meet him. She decided to attack on England, but unfortunately, her army was defeated and she was imprisoned. Surprisingly, she found her father, King Lear, there, bound in chains. That means in the prison. She was shocked to see her father in this condition. King Lear, who had become quite weak by that time, tried to recognize the young lady. He thought perhaps she was his daughter, Cordelia. As he was not able to see clearly, he called her near him. Cordelia felt so delighted to meet her father in the prison. She told him that she tried hard to find him and now she would not let him go anywhere. She would take care of him always. King Lear was ashamed of his behavior towards his loving daughter Cordelia. He asked for her forgiveness. So, children, this is the story which shows the great relationship between the parents and the children. What we have learned with this story? As we should always give respect and love till our last breath to our parents, as we cannot meet God, but we can meet parents every day. So always keep them in your heart and in your mind, and your life will be as smooth as you think.